So God did all of this. He created this beautiful world, and then he created the garden. How beautiful was the world already? And then somehow he made a paradise within paradise. And then he made us. So he's done all of this, and then he takes his hands, and out of the clay, he actually fashions us with his hand, my beloved. And then he breathes life. We have Adam and Eve. And then God gets to finally walk in the garden with Adam and Eve. He's walking with his boy, right? And he's like, hey, Adam, he says, how do you like this world? Isn't it awesome? And he's like, yeah, he says, how do you like some of those animals? And you gave them some funny names like hippopotamus. How'd you come up with that? You know? And so, oh, what about that giraffe? Do you see that? Do you see with their necks and all that, you know? He's just like talking with his boy, you know. And of course, we know that God loves us so much. He chose us. But then he said, listen, I want to give you the chance to choose me. And so in the garden, he put a tree. There's this whole world of beauty and awe and wonder. He puts one tree. And he says, this is how you can show me that you love me, by being obedient to me and choosing me and not choosing that. And so the enemy comes in and he tells a lie, the same lie he's still telling today. Did God really say? Who knows, he still uses that lie today. Did God really say that you should go to that church? Did God really say that you should give that in the offering? Did God really say you should talk to that person on the street? Did God really say? Right? Same lie. And then he also said, God knows that if you eat of that tree, you'll become like him. Well, that was a total lie, because Adam and Eve, we were already exactly like him, created in the image of God. And so they ate, and the moment they did, they died. It's we, by the way. If you think when I get to heaven, I'm going to have a bit of a word to Adam and Eve, right? Believe me, if you were there, you would have done the same thing. All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. All of us. And so death comes into this planet for the very first time. Even weeds begin to grow out of the ground, right? It affects the literal universe. There was no death prior to that. No weeds, no plants died, no animals died. There was no aging, nothing like that happened. And the moment that sin came in, we were separated from God. We were separated from life. And then God, who had just created all of this, had to kick them out of the garden. Often we have heard messages about what we lost that day in the garden, but we seldom hear about what God lost.